Hello Virgo, this is your astrology forecast for May 2014 and it also applies if you have a Virgo rising or a Virgo moon. So let me break the month down for you. On May the 3rd we have Venus changing sign, going out of Pisces and into Aries, into your 8th house, joining Uranus, planet of surprises. So Venus and Uranus in your 8th house, this Venus in your 8th, this could give you an opportunity to go deeper into a relationship, to have more intimacy, more closeness, more depth. It could also suddenly bring a deep relationship into your life. You never anticipated this happening, but something could suddenly arise, or somebody that you've already met could suddenly come back into your life and really powerfully affect you. As well, because Venus rules your finances and the 8th house is a financial house, this could bring you possibly an unexpected windfall, an unexpected money situation arising out of nowhere when you least expect it. So something financial, and usually with Venus, it should be something that is a positive influence on your finances. It could also be your partner's finances, or somebody that you're close to, their finances could have a boost or just an upturn, an upswing. If you've had any issues to do with the tax people or insurance, you're waiting for something, this too could be a payout or something coming to you suddenly when you least expect it. On the 8th of the month, we've got Mercury going into its own sign of Gemini, where it's ruled by Gemini. So it's very happy Mercury in Gemini. What you will notice, Virgos, and of course it's your ruler as well, is that your life is going to pick up pace. So if it's not busy now, or if you think it's busy now, you haven't seen the half of it, because it's going to get busier. Mercury in Gemini is busy. You're going to be busy at work. There's going to be a lot going on. If you're not working at the moment, then you're probably going to want to work or put yourself out there for working. This Mercury there, it's great to talk to people in the workplace, to discuss things, to promote yourself, to advertise your services, to get out there, to speak, to talk, to write. This Mercury energy is just giving you more of a flow in that work area for you. May 10th and 11th, we have an opposition going on between Venus and Mars. This could be very powerfully a powerful sexual attraction. Venus and Mars, the feminine and the masculine, opposite each other, where they can see each other clearly. This could be, again, another surprise connected with finances. It's very much connected for you in the financial houses. So certainly some changes, some renewal, some new input needed in your finances, Virgos. And I think this month is when a lot of it's going to get triggered. On May the 14th, we have got a full moon in sexy Scorpio. It's a very powerful full moon. It's in your 3rd house. It's falling here with Saturn. And the emotions are always intense. Okay, Scorpio is the most intense of all the signs, and because it's going to be vibrating along with Saturn, things that need to come out will come out during a full moon. Imagine a full moon, it's shining a light on everything. For you, it's going to be shining a light on everything connected with you, the way you communicate. Are you getting the results you want? Are you getting into too many miscommunications with people? Saturn wants you here to get clearer about how you communicate, to put some structure into the way that you communicate, not to do it too haphazardly. Not that you do things really very haphazardly, Virgos. You tend to do things rather well, but you are a mutable sign, so you can be changeable. You can change your mind and change your direction. Here, this full moon is going to say to you, okay, what direction are you going in? Now let's take some concrete, practical steps to get to where it is I want to be. But your communications, there could be some emotions flying around in the communications area. So try to diffuse any arguments or possible conflicts in advance. Make sure that you're not responding to something that isn't your stuff. Could just be somebody else's. So don't rise to it. On May the 15th and 16th, we have an exact cross of Venus and Uranus coming together, which is very powerful, happens once a year. So again, some kind of a surprise, as I said earlier, connected with your finances in some way. And hopefully should be a good one with the Venus influence. The big news this month is that finally, Mars, planet of action, decision-making, moving forward, passion, here, sitting in your second house for so many months. It's moving forward. It's not getting out of your second house just yet, but it's forward momentum. So if you felt stuck with your finances, if you felt as though you've taken one step forward and 3 steps back, or somehow things are just not moving forwards, this Mars going forwards from the 20th onwards should really help you. Any financial plans you've got, any business plans, any negotiating plans, any interviews, anything like that, it should start to move forward for you from the 20th of this month. On the 22nd of the month, we've got the Sun changing sign, Sun going into Gemini, joining this Mercury here in your 10th house again, shining a light for you Virgos on your career. Where do you want to take your career? It's shining the light on it. It's enabling you to go in the direction you want to go. There's help there. You need to talk, you need to communicate. You may need to learn something new. Maybe some new skills you need to learn, especially with having this full moon in the 3rd house with the Saturn there. Maybe you need to go back to school to really further your career in some kind of a way. And then, finally, on the 28th of the month, in complete contrast to that rather serious, intense full moon in Scorpio, we have got a playful, light, jocular new moon in Gemini, joining these guys, Mercury and the Sun, in your 10th house. Time to have fun. Gemini's all about playing, having fun, seeing the lighter side of life, being curious. What can you be more curious about as far as your career is concerned? What do you think your destiny path is? Where do you think you're supposed to be going? But take it in a lightness, in a spirit of humour, in laughter. Instead of looking at all the failures of how to, oh, I know Virgos, oh, I should have done this, shoulda, woulda, coulda. I know that goes on a lot for you Virgos because you're the perfectionist and you're always trying to get it right. But this Gemini moon wants you just to see things from a funny side, to see all the funniosities and not to take them too seriously. This is what this new moon in Gemini is bringing. Some new energy, some new thinking, some curiosity, and maybe some new studies to your career area. So there you have it, my dear Virgos. I wish you a great month. Thank you for listening, subscribing, sharing. I do appreciate it. Bye for now.